Alright, hey, what's up nerds? My name is Trogdor. You might also know me as Trogdor. The Trogdor. The most Trogdor in the entire world. Anyway, welcome to week 5? 5 is a fantastic number. It's one of my favorite numbers. It's a prime number. It's a Fibonacci number. I'll go into that when I talk about math and stuff. Anyway, this is week 5, and I'm coming off, I would say, is probably one of my better wins. Well, when you've got a sample size of 2, one's obviously better than the other. Anyway, so I'm going up against Brandon and Portsmeowth, and he's got a pretty spicy team. Let's see if I can go off it on memory. I can't pull it up right now. He's got Jirachi, Thunderous, Therian, Salamence, which is just like, wow, that's scary on offensive. He's also got Incineroar, Mega Audino. Geez, I want to say, yeah, okay. Suicune, Serperior, Fortress, Manchow, and Spinda. Spinda. Anyway, so yeah, this team is pretty scary. He's got a 1-3 record, so not the best season for him so far, but you know, he's had a convincing win so far, so it's like I'm not taking anything lightly. I'm looking at this as though it's like, yeah, wow, okay, this is a team that can beat me. But okay, I can definitely beat it, and I'm gonna go over exactly why. Starting off, I have my Cofagrigus, Yami Yugi. This is my dedicated, like, kind of anti-lead, kind of like, hey, Fortress, go somewhere. Toxic Spikes, because he doesn't have a poison type on his team. The only thing that will be immune to this are like his offensive core, so his defensive core really gets messed up if I've got a couple layers of Toxic Spikes on here. Bonus point, running a bit of a meme, but I think this will work. If he brings Fortress and I lead Cofagrigus, I go Snatch, so I get one of his rounds of hazards right away. Even I forgot to look up the exact mechanics. I know I get priority. I don't know if he gets it as well, but even it's whatever. And he can't spin, so I get up hazards, there to stay. Shadow Ball and Grass Knot do a pretty good amount of damage to his defensive core, and I am a switch into the likes of Jirachi, Physical Jirachi, Salamence, and Incineroar. I take a lot of hits. Coming up next, I've got Mr. Fish, the very bulky but also does a lot of damage ICMZ Gyarados. So this thing tanks hits and hits really hard. Thunder Wave for speed control on things like the basically everything except the Thunderous. Taunt, you know, for things like Fortress, and so Suicune doesn't get up, you know, Calm Minds and stuff. The Ice Fang is mostly just for the ICMZ if I want to get rid of the Serperior real quick, or the Salamence real quick, or the Thunderous. Well, not the Thunderous. I'm definitely not staying in against that thing, but it tanks a lot of hits and will get rid of things with Ice Fang basically. And Intimidate is really nice against the Incineroar. I can force some switches, although I now know after a mock battle that it gets Thunder Punch, so got to be wary of that. But I've got some decent switch-ins, mostly Heatran. Running offensive this week with Choice Scarf, Lava Plume, Earth Power, Flash Cannon, and at one point I was running Scarf Rocks on this. Yeah, no, that... oh geez, do I want to change that to Rocks real quick? I don't know. That kind of did me good in the mock battle, so I'm gonna go for, yeah, running Scarf Rocks again. Enough speed to outspeed Serperior, and then everything else unboosted. Modest nature, so I can hit really hard with Lava Plume. His best switch for this is gonna be Suicune, so I can do some doubles around this, but yeah, it hits everything really hard. So coming up is now let's go over Hariyama first. Running Sheer Force Life Orb. This is sort of a slow wall breaker type guy, does a lot of damage to his defensive guys. Does it get Thunder Punch? Yeah, actually, ooh, that'll do a lot of damage to Suicune. Do I want to just go full elemental punches on Fortress? Because yeah, Thunder Punch is going to be doing a lot to Suicune. Poison Jab is for Audino. That's for Salamence, and Fire Punch is for, yeah, I don't really need Bullet Punch though. Like, what's that even gonna be for? Yeah, I'm gonna just do full elemental punches, Poison Jab for that'll heck everything up a lot. Can tank hits from things like the Superior. I can, now that I can do a lot of damage to Suicune. I think every time I've run Hariyama, I've gone full HP, full attack, but a lot of the times I'm on Assault Vest, but Sheer Force Life Orb is going to be huge this game, so I expect this. A lot of the things so far are just like tank hits and do lots of damage back to whittle down his team so that Manectric and Zygarde can win. So Manectric basically cleans up if he doesn't bring a few certain things. Volt Switch, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, HP Ice, Lightning Rod, so I can switch into a Thundurus and hit really hard with HP Ice. It outspeeds everything, does that hits Superior, that hits Suicune. His only electric immunity is Thunderous Therian, so yeah. And then I've got Dragon Energy, the Zygarde, which is gonna basically mess up everything and the entire world. Weakness Policy, because I take lots of hits. I can basically, except for like a Specs Draco Meteor from Salamence, I can take like any single super effective hit. Like a Jirachi's Ice Punch? Definitely a Thunderous Therian. I think even modest unboosted HP Ice is not an OHKO against me. And like a Suicune's Ice Beam, like a Superior's HP Ice. Although Superior is the one thing that I can't really touch unless I go for an Outrage, but then Fortress switches in and he gets up a lot of stuff, or he switches in his Thundurus. Well, no, then Thundurus can't take an Outrage, or no, Jirachi, and then he gets like a Calm Mind and stuff, but then I'd still be outpace it, and after like 2 Outrages, I'd get 1,000. Anyway, Zygarde wins, basically. He has no switches for, nothing is wanting to take 1,000 arrows. So yeah, that's my quick and dirty team. I'm gonna be battling in 4 minutes, so that's it's all fresh in my brain. And yes, if this is a short team builder, I might include it with the battle upload, but yeah, Gyarados to take hits, Hariyama to take hits, Heatran for, emergency Superior button and emergency, just outspeed things, and when I force a switch, I get the rocks. And yeah, Manectric cleans up, Zygarde cleans up, dedicated lead with Cofagrigus. Anyway, that's everything I got for you today. Battle will be commencing shortly, and yeah, cool. See you soon.